We take the story further now and stay there in Mahikeng. We go to Mompoloki Tsie. He's the Secretary for Men for Real. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Tsie. Thank you so much for joining us here on the SABC News channel. Let's just start by getting an understanding on what Men for Real is all about and what the organization do.
Thank you very much for hosting us as Men for Real. We are an NPO. For real, we are an NPO that is based here in Mahikeng, and we are dealing with issues that are affecting men. We have seen cases where most men are jailed, most men are in the streets, most men, they are running, some of them are running into the cattle post, some of them are running into the drinking heavily, where they're even losing their families because of the abuse that is taking place around our community. We believe, as Men for Real, that the boy child, men are neglected so much. Even the policies that are being made by the government are leaving men behind. Today, we are talking about abuse against women and children. We are leaving men behind. Why are we not saying, abuse against men, children, and women also? This is what Men for Real is all about.
Since this organization, your NPO, came into being, have you had men coming out to the organization, perhaps seeking help? Because we understand that men are very much unlikely to come out and speak out about their problems.
Every day we receive calls. Some of them we can't reach them because they are far. Every day men come into our offices looking for help. Young boys come into our offices looking for help. Most boys that are in the streets were not treated well. Some of them that are coming from good families where they've got everything, but because the way they were treated, they were not treated equal like their sisters are treated in their families. So we believe that we have to change the way we treat men.
All right. So when they come to your offices and when they call your NPO, what then happens? What kind of assistance does your organization provide to men in need?
We do have social workers that are working for the organization. We do have pastors that are counseling these men. It's only that sometimes the resources limit us to reach out to them. If you look at the numbers of men that are coming into our offices, if we had resources, we are going to reach more men out there. And Men for Real is a district forum around in our province, and we've got offices all around. We want to reach all men in the villages, in the towns around Mahikeng. We want to accommodate them. We want to see this man not committing suicide, not doing what they are doing right now.
But I think what's even more worrying is the fact that it's always been like that when men cry out, they are said to be very weak. Why have we not gone beyond this particular notion? Why are we a nation that's not understanding that it is okay for men to cry, it is okay for men to seek help?
There is a saying that says, "Indoda aikali," and that is a painful saying. Right now, in our nation, South Africa, there was once a leader who once said, "Re tsaneletswe ke nakedi montlung," meaning that we are having a problem. Men, naturally, they don't talk. When they talk through their physique because God given them this physique to respond they will end up beating or killing or doing whatever that they are doing. That's why today there's so much killings that is happening in our country, is because we have left men behind. And I'm saying, let us, as much as we are empowering women, can we empower this man also? Can we empower the boy child also? There is a program, my sister, which says take a girl child to the workplace. And that program, we are against that program with all cost. Because we believe that, we are neglecting a boy child. When you neglect a boy child, the boy child will end up doing evil things.
All right, but I think the question is, so what conversations are you driving as an organization as you say that a boy child and men have been neglected, whereas they also suffer gender-based violence? What conversations are you driving as Men for Real?
Men for Real, we do have programs. Our primary programs, there's a program that we call it Maremogolo, the program of old men that comes into our offices, and they talk about issues. We do have a program of young people, those who are still at school, and they do come to our offices also, where we teach them. We do have motivational speakers. We do have professionals that comes into our center to come and teach these young people, to say to them, these are your sisters. This is not supposed to be done. Do 1, 2, 3, don't do 1, 2, 3.
All right, time constraints. Mr. Tsie, we'll leave it at that. Many thanks for coming through. Mompoloki Tsie is the Secretary for Men for Real, talking to us live from Mahikeng in the Northwest Province.